This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Let's talk about the Go Home Raw for SummerSlam. It's got you versus Rob Van Dam, but it's probably the vignettes of this show that are most remembered. First, Hugh Morris is going to go to attack you. You're going to overcome him, lock him in the ankle lock. Later, Sean Stasiak is going to try to attack you. You're going to sidestep him as you're talking to William Regal, and he's going to crash into Regal's steel knight in the corner and knock himself out. And you tell Hurricane that the Green Lantern isn't a top superhero, and he's not, by the way, Hurricane, if you're listening. And Hurricane smacks the milk out of your hands and you destroy him. Pretty fun little series of skits here. What do you remember about this one?
Well, I think that the whole reason for the skits was to make me look super strong, taking out every, WCW, ECW guy that stepped in front of me that night. And I had the match with RVD. I believe it was a hardcore match. And I thought that was a little weird to put me in a hardcore match that night. Considering the match, I think only went 3 minutes long. And we had a bunch of run-ins. I think Jeff Hardy ended up winning the hardcore title. But I thought it was really weird to be in that position. I'm not sure why I was. I know that wrestling RVD is a huge plus, but for the hardcore title, I know Vince did not want me to win that anymore. I did win it once and RVD got it back. And I know they didn't want me to get the hardcore title again, but they still put me in this match.
It's a weird show for sure, because you've got Raven, Tommy Dreamer, and Mike Awesome all going on the attack during this match with yourself and Rob Van Dam. Eventually, as you mentioned, Jeff Hardy takes advantage of that old 24/7 rule and he wins the hardcore title. But this is the go home show for the second biggest pay-per-view of the year, or the Go Home Raw. So Raw from Anaheim is going to see you team up with Chris Jericho. You guys are going to beat the Dudleys. You worked with the Dudleys a lot in this time frame. Any favorite memories of working with Bubba and Devon?
Well, what I loved about them very much was their ideas and concepts. They came up with incredible ideas in the matches, amazing spots, and they were very creative. Them and Edge and Christian and the Hardy Boys, they're some of the best tag teams in history, and they're very innovative with their spots. They have their shit together, and they do a lot of stuff that's completely crazy, but it makes sense.
You have a backstage promo here with The Rock, and you're essentially going to say, we need bygones to be bygones. And you offer The Rock some milk as a peace offering. Right. He takes it, said it's the best milk he ever had. You guys shake hands. It's a fun little skit. But hey, you're one of the top guys and he is too. And I don't know who's giving who the rub here, but this is a pretty cool little skit.
That was for me to get the rub. The Rock was the biggest superstar that I've ever known, and him and Stone Cold, and to get a rub from him was incredible, because when you're accepted like The Rock, you're a huge deal. And Dwayne, that night, that was the reason, was to give me a good rub. Hey,
it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.